San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer is demanding that the governor allow another sector of our economy to reopen. Under California's current public health rules, hotels such as the Manchester Grand Hyatt are not allowed to host business meetings. Well, today, San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer attended one to show that it can work.
I think seeing is believing. And when you can see firsthand the remarkable precautions that our hotel industry has taken, the remarkable job that they have done with leisure travel, we can host business travel safely.
When asked the state when guidance for business meetings will be released, a spokesperson told us that the guidance would be based on science and on data. Now, the conference and the convention industry, it was hit hard by the pandemic.
With limitations on gatherings, in-person events came to a standstill. ABC 10 News reporter Adam Rakusin explains how the virtual part is taking off and it could change things for the future.
Let's be honest, this has not been the year for convention centers and in-person conferences. A pandemic will do that.
COVID-19's made this year an extraordinarily challenging and unpredictable year.
Rip Ripito is the president and CEO of the San Diego Convention Center. By his numbers, from March through pretty much the end of this year, they'll have lost more than 100 events. Rip says the estimated financial loss to the region is more than $1 billion.
It doesn't just include us either. I mean, it's everything people expect. There are restaurants, hotels, attractions, retail, all the things that people may not realize are affected.
It's the same problem for spots up and down the state and across most of the country.
We've had zero. We have had zero conferences, I believe, since March of this year.
Amanda Rich is the marketing manager at the Madonna Inn in San Luis Obispo. Their expo center can hold around 2,000 people, and prior to COVID-19, they hosted multiple events a week.
We have a banquet staff that's here specifically for those expo events, and we haven't had any.
While in-person locations have suffered, for many conferences, the show still goes on, just in a different way, virtually.
A virtual event is not here to replace an in-person event. It's not intended to even be modeled exactly after that. A virtual event is its own beast and its own opportunity.
Jonathan KAZARIan is the head of Excel Events. It's a virtual event platform.
We're working with a lot of software companies now that do these user conferences, and maybe in the past they spent this massive budget on hosting this event once a year. And now for a fraction of the cost, they can come in and they can host that event. And with the click of a button, redo it month after month.
Jonathan says they've seen turnout for some companies higher than what they've had in person. But can the event really be the same? Many people attend conferences for the interactions and career opportunities.
And you can facilitate these interactions. It's sort of like a professional speed dating.
But it's been around for a long time.
Rip says he sees the future of conferences and conventions as a hybrid model, in-person and online activities. A model he says companies have already been using.
We've put together a team internally that is whose sole purpose is to determine the most effective way for us to be able to help our customers with a hybrid approach.
While a lot of stuff can be done online, it's hard to imagine an auto show or the outfits at Comic-Con from behind a computer. Adam Rakusin, ABC 10 News.
To hear more about the future of conventions and online conferences, head to our website and click on The Rebound. There you can also get information about jobs, businesses, and other local support.